What's going on, everybody? Yeah, I'm down at Salt River. March 22nd, about 44 degrees outside. We had that cold snap about 27 degrees right after we had that week of 70 degrees. Oh, it was gorgeous. Um, it's flooded down here still a little bit. Some people saying it was hard to access the river. About the only thing that really makes it hard to access the river is in some spots above the bulges, there's still standing water between the river and River Road. But you can maneuver your way around it. Just wear your muck boots. And this stuff is slick and slimy, so take it slow or you're going to bust your tail in. I haven't yet, but it usually happens. Water's still up at the river quite a bit, but an acceptable up, in my opinion, to fish. The water looks great. It's that greenish color that I love with some clarity, just a smidge of murkiness. Prime. Wind's starting to pick up. I've been down here about an hour and a half. The sun's starting to ridge over the trees here. I've had one bite. Maybe it was a bite. Maybe it was a carp. Maybe it was a sawguy. Maybe it was a rock. Maybe it was a tree. I don't know. I've thrown my normal 2-inch Berkeley swim baits, 1/8 ounce white pearl with red eye. And my chrome with blue Rapala F7. It's my 2 go-to baits every year. It's still early, guys. I mean, yeah, yesterday last year, we caught white bass, but the conditions were way different. We hadn't had the amount of rain we've had. It was warmer, more sunshine. We've had a lot of fronts this year come in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out. High pressure, low pressure, high pressure, low pressure. So every year's a little bit different, but what does get consistent is right around the 1st of April through the middle of April is really when you start getting those consistently warm 55 degrees or warmer nights. The rain starts to settle to an extent where we're not flooding all the time, but maintaining good water levels. And that's just the prime of the white bass every year. It just always is. I'm further up towards the turnaround. This is where I always start. I call it the beginner's point. This is where I start early in the year about this time. And as it warms up and things heat up, you move further away from the lake down to the other spots I've mentioned in the prior years. It's gorgeous though, guys. If you want to come down here, I highly recommend it. I needed it. I needed out of the house. I needed this. I needed trees and no city lights and no traffic and stoplights and turnabouts and people. I needed this. It's been worth it. It's been beautiful scenery. The sunrise was gorgeous. I've seen a family of otters play. I saw an eagle fly through. I saw quite a few deer on the way this morning. I've seen some fish churn, probably carp, I don't know. I hear crappies biting in here, but I don't have any live bait and didn't bring any crappie jigs and bobbers, so I'm not going to mess with it. Hang in there, guys. I mean, next weekend, I think it's supposed to rain a lot Sunday and rain some next week and kind of be up and down in the temperatures again. But next weekend's supposed to get up in the 70s, so it'll probably be worth it to at least come. You might snag a few. Live bait's always better until it warms up. Get some minnows out here, that usually improves your chances. Yeah, I love it down here. It's coming, guys. It's coming. Hang in there. Lots of turkeys gobbling this morning. Hens calling out. That wind's blowing and it's still in the 40s, so it's starting to get cold. I don't know, last couple of years it seems like the afternoon bite's been better. I think it's got a lot to do with the way the pressure systems have fallen in the last couple of years, cooler in the mornings than it normally is. But I mean, we've caught them freezing our tail off out here in the mornings when the run gets going. But generally when it gets warm this time of year, things will start getting better, and then we'll have a cold snap, and then things will start getting worse. General rule of thumb. Go Cats! Yeah! Who's ready to watch them win again? God, I hope so. I hope so. And I hope St. John's puts a smack down on Arkansas is all I got to say. We'll see y'all later.